Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Xochitl. If you are new here, do not forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up with some more new videos. Today I went to Walgreens, Target, and I picked up some new drugstore products that have come out that I just haven't gotten a chance to get my hands on. I've definitely done a bunch of reviews of the newest 2019 drugstore releases, so I'll link those down below in the description box. And these are just some where it's like, do they need their own dedicated video, or can I just kind of bring them in and kind of do get ready with me and do maybe some check-ins, and you can kind of see how they wear throughout the day. So I'm basically just gonna do, you know, just get ready with me. I have a brunch and then a lunch to do, and then maybe some quick errands. I have my coffee, my espresso is kicking in, so we are good. But something just simple and easy, especially because I'm going to be trying out the new Milani mascara. This is their highly rated mascara, so no falsies. Maybe a little bit lighter, probably not, just so you can really see how the mascara is working. But they had 3 of them. I really wasn't sure which one to get, but I went with the highly rated one. One, because I always feel like I always saw that one missing whenever I would see the other 2 next to it. So I was like, okay, let's try this one. Everybody seems to be interested in this one. So we'll see how that works. I'm going to incorporate some other drugstore products for, you know, the what's not new, but I'll definitely mention what's new here and there. So I've prepped my face, I've curled my hair, did a lot of dry shampoo because I showered yesterday, but I didn't wash my hair, so I didn't feel like washing it today type of thing. That's why we have dry shampoo. So let's start off with the eyes, which honestly, this has been my just like go-to eye look, especially for filming videos after work, like on a weekday, and I just want to film something, but it's going to be more like talking, it's not a tutorial. So I'm actually going to take my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I love this one, and I was debating, I was like, which new drugstore concealer should I use? And I'm going to use this one today because last time I used the Milani, so I was like, we got to switch it up. And I think I'm actually going to use the Full Wear foundation, so we'll do that. And then actually, new product, the Wet n Wild sponge. I finally saw it at Target and I threw it in the bag because Wet n Wild stuff is so inexpensive, and I really wanted to test it out around my face. And it was actually a lot smaller, so it kind of grew. It's not stiff, which is nice and interesting. It's definitely one of the more spongier ones, so I'm definitely interested to see how this is going to go. For my eyes, I'm going to take the Milani Most Love Mattes palette. This has been my go-to palette recently. I'm just gonna take my Sonia Kashuk brush, and I'm going to take, let me not blind you, this shade right here, just to kind of set the concealer all around. And I'm going to show you what I've been doing. Especially, this is great paired with any look. Bold lip. It looks like you tried. It was my last video. My January favorites. And then what video did I do before that? Oh, I think it was the Fenty Beauty Concealer. I'm going to take this shade right here for my crease. Someone was like, oh, I love the look, the eyes, the bun, blah, blah, blah. I was like, wow, that was actually like my laziest look ever. I'm so glad I pulled it off. It made you think I tried, but I was like, I don't want to wash my hair, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to curl it, I don't want to straighten it. This is too much work. So I just, you know, slicked it back in the bun, went back to the old school chola days. And then I was like, I'm feeling some hoops. And with like that brick kind of orange red lip, pulled it off. So actually that's what I was wearing yesterday because I went to the gym, and then right away I was going to have dinner with my friend and we're going to go shopping, and it's chill. So I was like, you know what, this actually stayed intact, so we're just going to freshen up this bun. We're going to shower. I showered. We're going to freshen up this bun a little bit, add some hairspray, and we're going to hoop it up again. So that's definitely been an easy go-to look for me lately. But today I was just like, you know what, I need some dry shampoo. If I slick this again, it's going to look a little too slick. So did okay with the dry shampoo. And I curled it today just because I was like, I'm feeling a curl. I don't get to curl my hair that often because I'm lazy. But if I do it on the weekends. Then I'm moving on to a Morphe M433. And honestly, you can kind of like, I interchange with the one I've been liking a lot. Usually I'll go in with like a warm like orange, but I've really been liking dipping into this more like, what would you call this? It's like a red brown. What would you call it? Ugh. It's like that Cocoa Bear shade from Makeup Geek, or what is it? What was that shade called from Brown Script from MAC? Does anybody remember that type of a shade? It's like a red brown, so it's not too intense, but I like putting this one right into my crease just tapping it and then bringing it in and blending it out. I love this palette. If you guys haven't gotten it, it's $20 at Walgreens, but I would definitely suggest getting it at Walmart. It's $15, save $5. I really need to go to Walmart. I want to go to Walmart so bad. I've been going to Target because it's more convenient and closer, but my shopping trip yesterday consisted of organizational bins and that was last week too at Target, little by little, just trying to organize my life in each room by getting little bins at Target for like kind of like I have like 2 linen closets, one that's a little bit more like right in my living room where I kind of put like Blaze's dog stuff, and one little shelf, well not little, they're pretty big shelves, he gets a whole shelf. Honestly, if I could I would expand to more. And then we have like the, you know, towels, hand towels, face towels type of thing, kitchen towels. How many towels can you have? And then the top stuff where just kind of like your random stuff that you kind of like leave out but you need it and you always grab for it, but instead of having it all messy in that closet, like trying to organize it, you know. And then I have the other closet, kind of more linen, like cleaning supplies and maybe like tools or light bulbs, or you keep like the extra like shampoos, toothpaste, stuff like that. For that closet, I had actually, because I was watching like some organizational videos on YouTube and they were like doing some like Dollar Tree organization things, and then at the Dollar Tree I went to, they had some really cute like nude, they had different colors but usually those really bright ones, but they had some white, which I was debating, and if not they had some really nice nude ones. So I got little plastic dollar bins, and organizing that little closet is like, oh my gosh, why is this making my life right now? Like, why am I so excited to organize? I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade right here, and this is just the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. I'm gonna put this on my lid. But oh my god, I'm so excited. And then every time I'm like, oh, I need another one, or I need another one, it's like, that's $1, that's $1. Or even like at Target, the ones for like the other closet, I'll get gray, a little more gray for that one, a dark gray, and little pops of light gray. Those are like what, $4, $5, but they're a little bit more sturdier and, you know, a little bit more decorative. So those, you know, since people probably see those a little bit more. And then I just got the dollar ones for like, you know, cleaning supplies and stuff. I am so excited. So, because I was like, yeah, Container Store, I love, don't get me wrong, I love the Container Store. Well, that's expensive. So I was like, balling on a budget right here. So little by little, we're going to organize each room. Eventually we'll get to this room. One of these days I'll do a tour, but it's a hot mess. Like behind, like in front of me, we gotta organize that. Other side of the brush, and I'm just blending that out. It goes a lot quicker when I'm not talking to you guys. That's basically it. That's what I do. And then with the Fierce Wing, some lashes. Check out my January favorites, that's what I'm talking about. The look that I've been doing, but this look I think will go well as well with that mascara, if it lives up to what it says. So I love my L'Oreal Glow Lock Primer, but Wet n Wild came out with a couple of different primers and I couldn't choose because they're all like hydrating. I love it. And they even came out with primer waters. I was like, maybe primer water, I don't kind of care. So I wanted to pick up one of their face primers, and I picked up their Water Drop Primer, the coconut one. I think they had a cucumber one, and then I want to say a rose one. I thought that was just like the rose water. But it's supposed to, a revolutionary cream to water formula, hydrates and locks down moisture, yes please, and then blurs the appearance of pores, which I thought was interesting because usually more like hydrating luminous primers, I feel like they don't necessarily lock, oh, I can maybe see how it's gonna lock down pores. They don't necessarily lock down pores because I feel like they're so hydrating, so sometimes it can accentuate. It depends, if you have like larger pores you might have to like double up. But so the way it goes on, it looks like this. So I can see like kind of what, you know how they like silicone type products usually have it for like pore blurring. Ooh, interesting. But yeah, it does kind of like get watery. Interesting. So let's definitely try to, ooh, feels good. It smells good. It feels like, yeah, very light. I'm interested. I should have done half of my face with my L'Oreal Glow Lock, but I'll be able to tell you. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a big fan of this smell. I should have gotten the rose one. This feels plump for my face, so that's promising. I was debating, should I use the L'Oreal Full Wear because it's a newer one, or should I use the Milani just to kind of see the difference. But I've been loving the L'Oreal Full Wear, so I was like, if this is as hydrating as it says, like, I want to see if I can notice a difference with this foundation. I've definitely done my moisturizer, I did my serum, and I went in with my Mario Badescu fresh water as well. So I'm hydrated as fuck. So if it doesn't show, I don't know, the primer is maybe not the best, because usually I'll use the L'Oreal Glow Lock. I went with the L'Oreal Full Wear foundation, in case you're wondering. Interesting, so this one has a really strong smell, and so that's the Wet n Wild, so I wonder. I'm gonna go in with the new Wet n Wild sponge. I'm excited. Let's see how this blends out. I don't know if I should, which side I should use. Should I use this side? We'll see. Let's see. I wanted to, the other thing I was looking for at Target and Ulta specifically was the e.l.f., the new e.l.f. concealer. It's been in my Ulta shopping cart for weeks now since it came out. Like right away I was like, e.l.f. has a new concealer, I'm down. And I'm like, ugh, FOMO. I've been seeing everybody, you know, posting, but I was like, I haven't watched actual reviews, but like, you know, on Instagram stories, like, oh my god, this is the bad, you know, who knows, but, you know, type of a thing. So I was like, I really want to try it out. And I went to Target and they had them, but they only had like the lightest colors ever at my Target. Like, and it looks like they only put on a couple colors. So I was like, damn it. And then I went to Ulta and I didn't see it. So I was like, damn, I really would have liked to try out a new concealer with this one. But I was like, oh, and then I was gonna look for the maybe a full spectrum concealer, but I didn't see that at Walgreens. And then I almost bought the new Morphe concealer. I saw it, I was about to leave Ulta because I was, you know, I gotta return something anyway. I was about to leave Ulta and then I saw them like kind of messily, just kind of like, here they are, you know, like just right there in the front. I saw the foundations, the concealer. I knew the foundation I wasn't gonna try, just because I heard it was like matte as fuck. So I was like, no, let's not try that. But I figured the concealers, like the concealers worth trying. And I honestly, I think I saw Makeup Shayla's review for the foundation and concealer. She liked it. I think that's like the only actual review I saw, because I figured everybody's gonna love it. And I was like, okay, well, yeah, let me pick up the concealer. I was in stores. I was like, I'm gonna get this anyway. Gonna go in with the L'Oreal Full Wear concealer. Because I'll tell you why I didn't pick up the Morphe one. In case you watch my Insta stories, you follow me on Instagram. I was like trying to find my color and they had the testers. So I was swatching them on the back of my hand and I couldn't seem to find, at least from the testers, because I know they have like way more colors. I think they have like 50 shades. But they only had like a couple out and then only a couple on display because I couldn't find my shade. And I was like, well, let me see if, you know, what other shades, lighter shades they have to be sold, you know, type of a deal. Maybe I'll just find a color, like guesstimate from there, since I couldn't find something that was light enough, or like that wasn't too light. It was weird, and I couldn't find anything, so I was like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna buy the concealer. Swatching on the back of my hand when I got home, oh my god, my hand was so orange. Every swatch that I had, it was like all around my hand. Every single swatch turned orange, like zinc, like a, oh my god, it was terrible. I haven't seen like a foundation or a concealer get that orange. Like, it's been a while since that happened. Like, I feel like, you know, Drugstore has gotten pretty good about not doing that, but oh my god. Like, I know they're like full on paint, but I was like, what else is this? Like, ugh, I don't know. If anybody's tried the new Morphe concealer, let me know. Because I saved some money. So there's my review on that. Yeah, no thank you. I'm good. I'm glad I didn't. I would have returned it either way, but still, I didn't waste my time. And, or gone out and been like orange as hell. It was bad. It was really bad. So I wonder if anybody else had a good experience. Did anybody's notice that? Was it just the lighter shades? I don't know. Gonna go in with my NYX HD setting powder. I'm just gonna set that L'Oreal concealer underneath my eyes. What I did pick up a concealer. And I was like, a new concealer, new foundation, and I was just like, should I incorporate them into this video? But I think I want to do their own like dedicated video. It is a new brand at Target. I don't think it's like new, but they've introduced it to Target, and this is the, I don't know how to say it, Sky Para Mi or Sai Para Mi. I'm not sure. It's supposed to be like a Latina brand, a brand for Latinas, Latina shades, because we all come in different shades of brown. So I picked up, they had a bunch of stuff, but I was like, let's see. So I got the foundation and the concealer, which honestly, I don't know. I feel like they didn't have too many colors, at least on display, but I want to kind of do this, you know, another like kind of review on the side, so hopefully that'll be coming up next. Hopefully that doesn't turn orange. Now I'm afraid of foundations turning orange on me because Morphe messed me up. Ugh. I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild brow pencil, but I think today after lunch, because of brunch, I'm going to lunch, I might have some time to stop by Ulta. Or Target, or both, and Dollar Tree to get some more bands. I might be able to stop by just to see if they have the e.l.f. concealer. That's all I want. It's just the e.l.f. concealer, so I can also do a review on demo. I know that Poreless Putty Primer is always sold out. Like, I don't even see it on display. They had it for a bit on e.l.f.'s website, and then it was gone. We'll find it eventually if you guys are still interested. I'm gonna do my brows real quick and I'll be right back. I feel like brows usually get boring sometimes, and you know, just get through it quicker. But I just finished my Wet n Wild micro brow pencil, so there's that. But luckily I had some other pencils just in case. That's why you always have a backup pencil, because you never know when it's gonna end. So for my bronzer, I'm gonna use the Maybelline City bronzer. So this is their new one, and let me use a clean brush. I'm not gonna set my face with this L'Oreal foundation. I really like not setting my face. It's nice like self-setting, especially for my dry skin. So I feel like that sponge did a pretty good job. It's no beauty blender, but I'm willing to try it again. I feel like the primer isn't doing much for my dry skin. I don't know, that's just so for right now, but like it doesn't feel more hydrated than usual or anything noticeable. So that's just that, but we'll see if my pores, you know, are peeking throughout the day. For my bronzer, I'm going to use the new Maybelline City bronzer, and this, I've been waiting for them to have like the other colors in stores, because like in the mini display that they've had since like December, they've only had the shade 100. So they have 3 different shades: 100, 200, 300. 100 looks way too light. And then I've seen the 300, but then that looks too dark. So I got the 200 finally. I saw it, like they put it with the rest of Maybelline products. So I picked that up for my skin tone. And I'm going to use my ColourPop. This is the angled brush. There's so many smells going on around my face. I don't know what smells like what. Ooh. Okay. Alright, that was a good color, yeah. The 300 would have been too dark. The other bronzer, the bronzer I'm actually excited about and I've been wanting to try to find at Walgreens, is the new Milani bronzer. And I've seen the rest of like the new Milani products, but I'm starting to wonder if that's also going to be like a Walmart exclusive. I've seen it on, they have it on Ulta's website. I haven't seen it on Ulta yet, so maybe hopefully my last chance Ulta, that one's better stocked, that I'm going to check out today. Hopefully they have it, but I'm wondering if that's also going to be a Walmart exclusive along with their concealer and their new stick foundations. I'm like, damn it, I really gotta go to Walmart now. Or I can just order off Ulta, but I guess I'm gonna order off of Ulta if I don't find the e.l.f. concealer. Yeah, I'll probably just get that Milani one too. It's like, I don't want to buy $50 worth of things because I also don't want to pay $5 for shipping. Dilemma. This has like a nice, like, it's not too warm. It's like a, almost like a camel color. I kind of like it. A nice camel color. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of that HD setting powder in my not the beauty blender, the Wet n Wild sponge, and just clean up underneath there. For my blush, I'm gonna take my Flower Beauty blush, Peach Primrose. That's what I forgot to do, is look for another color. But why when I have this one that I love? The other thing I wanted to pick up, but I thought about it too late, I've always seen like a bunch of them, is the loose highlights from Wet n Wild. I'm just going to use one of their regular highlights that I love. But they have the loose one, just supposed to be like beamy. I don't know how new those are. I feel like they've been around and they maybe added more colors. I should have picked that up. I'm just going to blend everything out with a dual fiber sponge brush. Words. No additional product. All that's left is mascara and lipstick, which I picked up a new one. So let me just spray my face real quick and we'll get to lipstick and mascara. Yeah, see? Okay, so when I put my hair back, So Milani came out with 3 different mascaras. I don't know if they're like limited edition or what, but they're still in store. So I picked up the highly rated mascara. It's supposed to make your eyelashes look crazy. So we shall see. My eyelashes are nothing, you know, out of the ordinary. Very mediocre. Not too tiny, but not long by whatsoever means. This is supposed to be the ultimate 10-in-1 mascara, highly rated for a reason. Builds, lifts, and dramatizes for extreme volume. So let us see. They also had one that was like just specifically extreme lengths, and then I forgot what, but we're gonna try the highly rated mascara. Let's see what the brush is like. I'm gonna zoom you guys in actually. Okay, this looks maybe similar to like the what do you call it? L'Oreal, their smoldering brush almost. Alright, you see that? That is so annoying. Hair girls, how do you get rid of this? How do you hide that? Do I have to like slick it back? That's so annoying. I hate it so much. Okay, anyway, mascara. So let's do, I'm going to do 1 coat, show you 1 coat, and then we're going to do 2 coats. I'm not curling anything. This is why I don't want to put liner on, so you can really see what this mascara does. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Oh. And I suck at putting on mascara. So we're going to clean up, don't worry. Because I like to take at the root and wiggle up. And that really helps to make sure they don't clump either. You can like roll it as you go up. But that might cause you to get all over your lid. 1 coat, that's nice. It's not as... Ooh. Ah, fuck. Okay, so that's 1 coat of the mascara on this side. I'm just gonna add 2 coats so you can see side by side. But 1 coat, I'm interested. I want to see what 2 coats can do. Let's do that before it dries. Oh, but they didn't clump on the first coat, so that's always good. Let's see if we can add more without making it clump on the second coat. Ooh, definitely giving them a lift. Some volume. I'm impressed. Wow. Wow. I like that. I think 2 coats is good. 1 coat was nice if you don't like too much, but I bought it for the drama, so. Okay. Ow. Damn. That looks like falsies almost. Holy crap. We'll see how it wears, so I'm going to look to see is it going to flake off. How's this gonna wear throughout the day? But damn, okay, Milani, I see you. All right, and then I'll show you side by side 1 coat to 2 coats, which honestly I think both looks are cute. For those of you who maybe don't want too much drama, I think you would like the 1 coat, but I like the drama. If I'm not wearing false lashes, I'm gonna make it count. I'm gonna make it still look good. I think 1 coat was very like flirty, and 2 coats is like, damn. See if Frankie notices my lashes today. That's 1 coat. So 1 coat as opposed to 2 coats. Like 1 coat still looks good. Like that lengthened, that like give it a nice little lift. But like 2 coats, it really lifted my eyes. Oh, eyelashes. Oh, do we have a new favorite mascara from the drugstore? Oh man, I was not. You've seen those pictures where, you know, it's like, oh look what it can do to your eyes. And by the way, these are actually false lashes, you know, type of advertisement. But oh my gosh. Okay, we'll see how it, you know, make sure it doesn't flake, but oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, let's see how it does the bottom lashes. I'm taking a little bit of that like red brown script. Just putting that, actually I feel like I don't need anything, whatever. Too late. We're doing it. We're in it. I'm just going to put a little bit just on my bottom lash line. But is this highly rated for a reason? Who rated this? Who rated this? I want to know if it's new. Who rated it? Is it new or is it... Did it come up before and you brought it back again? Who is they? Damn, Milani. But wow, they didn't clump. That was great. It wasn't like all goopy. I liked the wand. It definitely separated them and it lengthened, it lifted. I didn't even curl my lashes. You can. I can just imagine how much more it would do, but I don't have time for that all the time, which I don't today. And I really wanted to see what lifting it would do, but it gave me that dramatic effect. I feel like it like plumped them up too. Ooh, I like this. So far I like this. I'll show you how it ends up in the check-in. So I picked up one of the new Milani Bold Matte Lipsticks. They have 12 shades at Walgreens, same thing at Ulta. I thought they had 17, I don't know. But I was like, let me just test out one of them. I'm sure it's gonna be great because I love the Milani, their traditional lipstick formula. So this is, of course, a nude. I got the I Am Smart because the other like bolder ones, I was like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna wear tomorrow, so I'll just go with the nude. But let's actually swatch it. I did not swatch it in stores and it does not look swatched, so ooh, it's like a orangey nude. Let's see how that goes. I was gonna pick up one of the Wet n Wild, their new liquid catsuit lip glosses to put on top of this. Now I wish I would have. I'm gonna use my Maybelline raw chocolate, I don't know why I said it like that, raw chocolate lip liner. I need to get, they think it's rich chocolate, the darkest brown. I need to get like, I need a brown. Now I'm going to go in with the Milani number 4 I Am Smart Bold Matte. Hey. That is bold. Ooh. Very pigmented. Okay, I like that shade. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. It looked a lot more like peachy orange, but I was like, no, you're probably gonna like it. I like it. I want more of a brown lip liner though, but I like it. I want more brown. I'll go over it a little bit. I need something dark. Yeah, I like this color. Bold, definitely. Matte, but like comfy matte. I feel like maybe even more pigmented than their other mattes, which are already really pigmented. Maybe the same, but I like the packaging even better. Like this black with the gold at the bottom. So it is 11 o'clock, so I need to head out to my brunch. But I'll definitely check in throughout the day, and then I'll do a final check-in when I get back home to kind of see how this holds up. But so far, so good. I like how it's looking. I love that foundation, but I feel like the primer didn't do much for me, but we'll see. I like that bronzer, I like that lipstick, mascara. We'll see how that holds up. So I will be out and about, and I'll check back in with you guys soon. Hold up, we almost forgot highlights. Whoops. How could I? So I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild, and chinga, we're really gonna go in real quick. Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in Precious Petals, and I'm taking my Morphe M510 brush. Oh my god, how did I forget the highlights? How could I not glow? I mean, the all matte look was looking pretty good. I was actually debating it, but no, I need my glow. Now we can go to brunch and lunch. Okay, bye. Hey guys, so it's about 4:10 p.m. so almost like 5 hours later since I first applied my makeup. So doing a check-in, 5-hour check-in, pretty good. Could have done one earlier, but busy day. Finished brunch, I finished a lunch. Did birthday brunch with my aunt, which was like right before lunch, but I was like, oh, it's carnitas and some barbacoa. I need to, you know, sneak in 2 tacos at least. And then I went to a lunch for my dad. That was pretty much most of my day. I snuck into Target to get another Starbucks coffee, another one. I need it. This isn't just for me, this is a venti, but I'm sharing with Frankie since he's been up and working since I've been up in the morning. So picking him up. But I want to do a makeup check and mascara. Let's zoom in. Looks good. Look at that length. Oh crap, mascara still looks good, no flaking. That's freaking awesome. And it's actually snowing right now, so but I haven't been out in the snow too much. I've been in a parking lot, whatever. But I feel like the bronzer has kind of faded maybe a little bit. Let's see. I feel like it's kind of fading off my cheeks a little bit. On top of the foundation's looking a little bit splotchy, so not really my favorites. What else did I do? Primer, honestly, off the bat, I feel like it didn't do much. I feel like if anything, the facial sprays are what really helped my skin stay hydrated. I feel like it didn't add that extra hydration to my face, like initially when I did my makeup. But my makeup looks fresh, so it could maybe, but I honestly feel like it didn't do much. Lipstick, I have eaten 2 tacos de carnitas, some tortilla chips, and I had calamari for lunch and 2 mini pulled pork sliders out of 3. I saved the other one for Frankie. So this is like what the lipstick looks like, but it's a matte lipstick, but I don't believe it's supposed to be like a transfer proof, like last all day lipstick, but you can still kind of see it on my lips too. So like right here where I ate, you can kind of, but it like kind of fades in naturally because of the color, but I honestly didn't expect it to stay on, so that was pretty decent. But yeah, the bronzer, we'll see how it ends. Maybe in another like 3 or 4 hours. In 3 hours, so it's 8 p.m. Yeah, I want to take this off soon. But yeah, so that's my check-in. The mascara though. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I feel so much later than it is, but that's just because I woke up early. It is now 8:30 p.m. So I've been wearing all of this for about 9.5 hours. I just did my kind of midday check-in earlier, and now it's end of the night for me. I just want to wash my face and go to sleep early. Just chill. If I fall asleep, I fall asleep type of a deal. We just finished watching a movie. So I was like, I'll do this final check-in after the movie, give it a couple more hours. But now I want to wash my face and use one of those shows that you go to sleep to, don't pay attention. So, assessment of everything after 9.5 hours. As I mentioned at around my like 5-hour check-in at 4 p.m., I noticed my bronzer was starting to fade around my cheeks, and I feel like since then it's definitely faded. Like I haven't had a bronzer fade in a while. It's faded over here too, so not the biggest fan of that. I like the color. I like the formula, how it kind of went on. I feel like it blended pretty well. But yeah, no, I feel like the staying power, I definitely have some other bronzers that I feel like just stay on all day on top of my foundations even better. So I have some other drugstore bronzers that I much prefer. I feel like the Wet n Wild, their new bronzer that I just did, the color Icon, like that's so much better. Hoping the Milani's better. Well, yeah, I haven't had a bronzer fade on me. Like I mentioned, now for the 3rd time, the primer I feel like honestly didn't do much. I feel like maybe I should have gotten the primer water to hydrate in place of that Mario Badescu, but that's like $7, and I think the primer water is maybe like $5, so like $2 difference for something that I know already works. The primer, I don't feel like it hydrated my skin even more than maybe my, what do you call it, my L'Oreal one did. Maybe around my cheek areas, but if anything, it made me look a little bit more oily around there than I would like. Not luminous, not hydrated. Maybe more it's like, ooh, I'm kind of oily, but not the oily that I want type of a deal. So it doesn't work how I want it to hydrate my skin. It's only like here, and then everywhere else is like, meh, I don't know, it's kind of luminous, and I'm not a fan. Mascara. So the mascara, the highly rated mascara at the 4-hour mark, nothing, no flakes. I do see a couple of little flakes right here. And just one, like the tiniest ones here. I can barely see the ones on my face, but around here, this eye, probably I was playing. Actually, no, I was. That's why I got flakes. Okay, not totally the mascara, but if you're someone who likes to play with your lashes a lot, even if you wear mascara, this is gonna flake on you. I was like, that's why it was flaking on me, because I was like feeling my lashes, like, oh my god, like, I don't know why, just having the mascara on, I love the length, I love the look so much. I'm like, wow, I did not expect that. I love the look. And I was like watching the movie, and I just noticed like my lashes just felt long, like it almost felt like the length of like where I'm wearing false lashes, where I feel like I can kind of maybe even like see them, not like the heaviness of it, but it just felt like, wow, like I've got length. So then therefore I was playing with them. I was like, wow, like they feel like so, and then yeah, so that's how I actually, that's how I flaked. Had I not touched my eyes, honestly, I was good. I was good until I touched my eyes. So just caution, I feel like that's the downfall. Honestly, for me, that's the only downfall for the mascara, but you shouldn't be touching your lashes anyway with mascara, because it could possibly happen. But if you have that tendency, I feel like this will happen, because I feel like maybe like the fibers, like they give you so much length and drama, they plump up your lashes. There's so many fibers kind of go on there. If you do play with your lashes, that's gonna happen. Otherwise, I think I would have been good. So good that like I'm excited. This is definitely, ooh, this is now I feel like gonna be my go-to mascara. Like this is nice. Let me know if you guys are curious for me to try out the other two, what the differences are, but so far I really like this one. So highly rated Milani mascara. Love it. The Wet n Wild sponge. I kind of want to play with this a little bit more because I've got some thoughts. It definitely grows from when you wet it, and the weight of it, like the lightness of it, is definitely the lightest one that I've kind of felt like it has that lightness of the Beauty Blender. But I feel like the other ones, like I'm talking about Morphe and even the e.l.f. one, the texture of it's a little bit, not bouncier, but it's like one whole kind of little texture, whereas these, it's almost like, I don't know what you call it, like it's little pores or it's little like sponginess. I feel like it's a little bit more like expanded in a way where I can kind of feel it. Like it doesn't feel how like when you glide bounce the Morphe sponge or like the e.l.f. sponge on your face. Like it doesn't feel as like soft as that, but it feels lightweight. It's weird. I kind of want to play with it a little bit more. I want to test it out with my Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation and see, like that'll really tell me, like, because more than anything I feel, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to do like a side by side, but I feel like this one definitely soaks up a little bit more product. Like I didn't mind it on my face, but I just kind of noticed some things where it's like I don't know how I totally feel about it. I'm willing to use it again. Like I'm not like, oh my god, this is no good. Like I kind of want to know, like, what is it? Is it, if it just soaks up a lot of product, that's just what it does, but it's still a good sponge. Like I just want to play around with it a little bit more, but overall I felt like it blended out my foundation pretty well, but I just want to pinpoint that exactly. And then the lipstick from Milani and my 5-hour check-in at 4 p.m. That's where you kind of saw it was faded around my lips. That's the only thing I reapplied right now was my lipstick, but it was definitely super easy to reapply on the lips. Everything else, this is how I've been. I like that. Got dandruff. Everything else is like just what, like I haven't touched up or anything. The lipstick's the only thing I touched up, which I expect to, especially if I'm like out and about and I'm eating and drinking. That's totally gonna happen with this type of lipstick. It's not transfer proof. Like, yeah, you can definitely see it on the back of my hand, but it is matte. It is comfortable because it is a matte. I feel like it's definitely more long lasting than like a creamier formula. But it lasted on my lips pretty well for 5 hours, so I don't mind it. Maybe like before, if I hadn't eaten it, would have lasted even longer. Totally comfortable. My lips do not feel dried out, given that it is a matte formula. So if you guys are curious about that, it's not dehydrating on the lips. Very, very comfortable and lightweight. So I hope you guys enjoyed the wear test, and those are my thoughts of those products, wearing them throughout the day. Let me know if you tried any of these new products or if there's some you're gonna pick up. I don't think you should pick up the mascara though. Once again, thank you so much for watching my videos. Do not forget to subscribe to keep up with some more, and I'll see you guys next time.